Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Make It Make, where I always try to encourage you guys, if you can't get it to make, then make it make. And today we are going to be incubating chicken eggs. All right, guys, I am so excited to start incubating some chicken eggs. Now, I mostly am used to incubating quail eggs just because that's my flock. I have quail. I don't have chickens yet. I am working on getting some and hopefully we'll have some soon, but right now these eggs I'm actually hatching out for a friend because she just doesn't feel comfortable with incubation, and I figured, you know what, I'll do it because I love incubation and it's something I can use for homeschool, and we just love the whole life cycle of candling and just seeing them flip around in the eggs. It's just really amazing. I could talk about incubation all day, but anyway, so she has two flocks and I have two sets of eggs. I'm going to show them to you. These are her Easter eggers. I mean, these guys are massive. Look at these. Look at this egg right here. This is just I mean, it's huge. Look at that. And they're so beautiful. The color is just gorgeous. So these are her Easter eggers. So I know that I'm going to be getting, you know, Easter egger chicks here. But the other eggs that I have here, this is from an inbred flock. So she said for sure she has a buff Orpington. The other chickens, she's like, she's really not 100% sure what breed they are. She knows that the one chicken is fully black and has black legs. So I don't know what kind of chickens that we're gonna get. And I don't know if you guys can tell by looking at the eggs, if you know what breed it could be. You know, I don't know. So I figured I would show you guys. So we're going to put them in the incubator, and it'll be interesting to see in, you know, 22 days, you know, what kind of chicks that we get. So we're pretty excited here. So let's open up the incubator and pop them in. The eggs are in the incubator and I am so excited. The incubator I have is a really old one. I mean, my friend, they pulled this one out of their barn that their parents had. So it's a really old incubator. It's a great brand. It's the Farm Innovators, and they actually still have the box. So let me show you. And it is a circulated air incubator, which that makes things a little bit easier for me. But because it's old, it did have some complications. And I would still, no matter what, even if I had a brand new incubator, I would still fire it up a couple days before just to get to know it, because every single incubator is different. Like for this one here, I don't know if it's because this one's old or if this is because of the brand, but every single time I would lift up the lid, this little nozzle here that is what allows me to put the temperature high and low. It was so sensitive that anytime I even moved the incubator or touched the lid, it would change the temperature of the incubator. So finally what I did was that I put a purple clay piece around it to just stabilize it at the temperature or the point where I wanted it to be. And then at that point I was able to keep my temperatures where I wanted it. Also, I went through a lot of different types of hygrometers. I bought some real expensive ones and some cheaper ones, and honestly, it was the cheaper ones that gave me the most accurate reading. I was very frustrated because I had thermometers in there, I had hygrometers in there, and I finally narrowed it down through experience that the best hygrometer for me that gave me the most accurate reading was the cheaper Govee one, and that's a great one. I bought two of them. They actually hook up to your Wi-Fi in my phone. I'm able to check my levels there. So really neat, convenient, but most importantly, accurate. And let me just add that this incubator here, it does have a dial gauge here for your, you know, Fahrenheit and for your humidity, but it really is a reference only. That's why it's super important to make sure that you have a hygrometer or something very reliable there to have your readings. Okay guys, so yesterday we put in our eggs in the incubator, and that was in the morning, and we did it all day, incubated them all day, all night, and now it is late afternoon and we're gonna go check them. I'm gonna consider this day one to see if they have the blood spot, and that's gonna tell me that if that blood spot is moving around inside the egg, that's gonna tell me that it's a fertilized egg. So let's go check it out. I have the flashlight here. Okay, oh, that's a lot brighter that we have here. All right, so you're gonna want a really good LED flashlight. So let's go grab our egg and see if we can find the blood spot. Can you hand it over to me, please? Thank you. And what we're looking for is something, there it goes, right there. See that dark spot? It is actually moving in there. And if you look closely, I can see right in the center there that there's a heartbeat. And this blood spot will move around the whole egg. See how it kind of moved around? If I turn the egg a little bit like this, it'll move again. This is what's called candling eggs. If you could see a really dark spot in the middle there, that's the heart. All right, that right there is what shows me that that this is a fertilized egg and has great potential to become a chicken. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Just so you know, I will be giving weekly updates also on these eggs. Today I consider day one, but as always, guys, take care and God bless.